What you're looking at here is something that I call a clarity map. Now this is the most valuable clarity map that I've ever created. Why? Well, because it reveals a system that I've developed that can be best described as a daily success routine. And I call this system the Day Launcher System. And in this video I'm going to explain why I created it, the core principles behind how it works, and what impact it can have in your life if you use it. But let me ask you, have you ever had any of these challenges? A consistent exposure to great ideas from books and speakers, blogs, and maybe even mentors, but little to no action on those ideas? Or how about maybe a sense of overwhelm when you think about all the ways that you want to change and improve yourself and your life for the better, but you have no clear idea of where to begin? Or perhaps a feeling that you know that you could dramatically change the course of your life if you just had a simple process to follow for doing it. You know, everyone has an answer to those questions, don't they? You have this book over here telling you to do this with your goals to make them more real, and then you have this guy over here telling you to review this to be more productive, and then you attend a seminar where you learn to avoid this or that to think more clearly. And those are all great ideas, but do you feel stuck in the middle of like this chaotic mess of great ideas that do you no good because you just can't see how to fit them into your life and put them into practice? Well, I had all these same challenges myself. And who am I? Well, in case you already don't know, my name is Derek Franklin, and over the years I've accomplished quite a bit. I've written 5 books for Adobe Press that have sold over 250,000 copies in over a dozen languages worldwide. I've worked as a creative director for a company that had clients on the scale of Adidas and Papa John's. And I've been online for over 15 years. And in that time, as a one-man business, I've sold over thousands of products to people all over the world, including books and digital products and software and a whole lot more. And I'm sharing this with you to help you to see that getting real results every day has been an extremely important part of my life and business. But as I mentioned a moment ago, that doesn't mean that I haven't had my share of challenges. You see, I'm a book and learning junkie. I've always been interested in discovering new ideas that I can use to get better results. And here's just a small sample of the books that I've read over the years, many of which are probably familiar to you. And even though I'm pretty good at collecting the ideas and strategies from these books, simply having a collection of great ideas really isn't enough. And I could never figure out a way to consistently fit those ideas and strategies into my busy life so that I could begin using them and benefiting from them. You know, I tried all kinds of things that were meant to help me to take action on the things that I was learning. I'd use post-it notes with reminders and post those anywhere I could. I'd send myself calendar reminders of things that I wanted to remember to do or skills that I wanted to practice. I'd occasionally have review sessions where I'd review my notes or reread sections of a book that I liked. And I even used lists on my desk to kind of remind me of things that I wanted to do. And I got some results, but I always felt like I was just scratching the surface of what was possible. And then I experienced a turning point that changed everything. And that's when I began reading Work the System by a man named Sam Carpenter. Now this book's a little bit wordy. Actually, it's quite a bit wordy in my opinion, but while I was reading it, I had an epiphany, or a revelation. And that was that to see consistent, awesome results in life, you need to create and use systems. Why? Well, because systems give your brain exactly what it needs to take action and create results. And that includes clarity, structure, order, and a strong sense of belief that what you want to do can be done. Because when you can see the whole process of how something works and how all the pieces fit together to create a result, which is one important thing that a good system does, then your brain believes that it can be done. And that makes it substantially easier for you to follow through to do it. So armed with this knowledge, I began thinking about a whole lot of ways that I could benefit by creating and using systems in my life and business. But I kept coming back to this idea and this need for creating a daily success routine. And I just needed a simple system that would help me feel great, think clearer, and take more action using a combination of the best tools and strategies that I discovered over the years. And after testing several approaches and doing some significant fine-tuning, I nailed it. The result was the Day Launcher system, which I've captured in this beautiful clarity map which you saw earlier. Now, you want to know what using this system has taught me? It's taught me that small things done consistently have a huge impact on results. If you have a simple and easy to use daily success routine to help you to get into the habit of creating a little forward motion each and every day toward your desired outcomes, well, you can't help but eventually reach them. So let's talk about results and my personal experience in using this system since I created it. My intention in using this system was to improve in 5 key areas of my life. I wanted to get clear, live simple, do good, take action, and have a blast doing it. Now your goals for using the system could be different than these, but those were mine. And because of using this system on a daily basis, I've seen significant forward motion in all these areas. It's had a positive impact on how clearly I think, how well I plan, how much I accomplish, what I spend my valuable time doing, how much I contribute and add value to others, what I create and produce in my business, how I manage my life, how well I connect with others, my overall sense of freedom and satisfaction and contentment, and how much fun I have every day, because isn't that really what it's all about, is having fun? And these positive changes have come naturally, and that's the great thing. And it's not as the result of willpower, but it's due to small shifts in my thinking and behavior as a result of using the Day Launcher system consistently. Now, if you're not getting these kinds of results, it's probably because you've bought into this idea that you're one more book away from getting great results. You know, you need to read more books. That's what's going to make the difference. Or perhaps that you bought into this idea that you're one more expensive seminar away from achieving your goals, that you need more information or more strategies or tips or ideas to become more productive. But that's simply not true. It's highly unlikely that a lack of knowledge and information is your problem when it comes to living how you want and being who you want to be. Knowing how to extract real value from that knowledge, that's the problem. So let's talk for a minute about what you've been doing versus what you should be doing. Okay? Here's what doesn't work. Learning something of value, making note of it, eventually forgetting it, learning something new of value, making note of it, forgetting it, and repeating the process over and over and over again. You've probably been on this hamster wheel, haven't you? You know, you don't need more, and more, especially if you're never going to use what you discover in your life and business to improve how you think and what you do. You may have knowledge, but knowledge without action is worthless. So let's talk about what does work. You need to turn off the flow of new ideas until you can bring everything together that you've already learned into a single, coherent, usable system, and then consistently use that system every day to make small, incremental improvements that over time compounds to make dramatic results. And that's what the Day Launcher system was designed to do. Now let me share with you what the Day Launcher system is all about. First of all, let's look at how it works. So every day you go through a simple, easy to follow 7-step process that pushes you to improve who you are and how you think just a little more each and every day. And it creates within you an action-based mindset that helps you to get things done. It's going to give you a sense of clarity of where you're headed and who you want to become. And it puts you in a state of positive, high energy. Now this system is very action-oriented, and it involves thinking, reading a little, writing a little, reviewing things, watching, and feeling great. You can use it daily, and you should use it daily, and it can be completed in 20 to 30 minutes. Now, if you're saying to yourself at this point, I don't have 20 or 30 minutes to give, then I just have one question for you. Could you spare 20 to 30 minutes that you're currently spending on low-value activities such as TV or the internet or video games or shopping and so on? Remember what I said earlier. You may have knowledge, you may have it in your brain, but knowledge without action is worthless. And real results come only from doing small things consistently, and that means every single day. There's no secret shortcut or any way around it. But when you think about it, is 20 or 30 minutes really too much to ask? Think of it this way. Every day, subtracting 8 hours for sleep, you have 48 20-minute segments of time. Now, wouldn't it be worth making it a priority to set aside just one of those 48 segments to better your life? Well, if you're still with me, let's talk about why the Day Launcher system is unique. Instead of focusing on teaching you specific success principles like 99% of the other books and programs out there, the Day Launcher system focuses on providing you with a framework for helping you to create your own personal daily success routine. In other words, it's about bringing together all the best life and business success tools and strategies that you've been exposed to over the years into an organized, efficient daily process that creates results. And it can be expanded and customized based on your needs and the specific strategies that are important to you, no matter what source or book or seminar those strategies come from. And that's what's cool about the Day Launcher system. And if you don't really have a collection of your own success tools and strategies yet, don't worry about that, because I give you detailed instructions of where to begin, plus I share with you a ton of my favorites. Now let's talk about why the Day Launcher system is easy to use. You're looking at it. The Day Launcher System Clarity Map. This Clarity Map is a powerful teaching tool for helping you to grasp the entire process in a single glance. As a matter of fact, in a simple 3-minute review of this Clarity Map over the course of 5 to 7 days, it will really crystallize the system in your mind to the point where it almost becomes natural and intuitive. And that's the purpose of the Clarity Map. And this is a really unique feature of the Day Launcher system. So, what's included in the package? First of all, there's the 134-page ebook that outlines the entire system for launching your day. And in this ebook, I'm going to show you why and how to plan your route or direction for each and every day. You're also going to discover a simple pre-launch checklist to make sure that launching your day goes as smoothly as possible. Third, I'll take you through a detailed walkthrough of the entire 7-step launch process. Now, this is the heart of the Day Launcher system. I'm going to show you some simple but effective ways for maintaining your launch machine, which is you. And finally, I'm going to share with you some strategies for generating a significant mental boost for pushing you through those unproductive times throughout your day when you really need to get things done. Next, you get 11 by 17 Day Launcher System Clarity Map. Now, this beautiful guide reveals the entire system in a single glance. And because it reflects the quality of the system, it will inspire you to use the system every time you look at it. This is a PNG image file, and it's delivered to you in crystal clear high resolution. It can be printed on any home printer at 8.5 by 11, just like any other picture or photo that you may print. Or what I would recommend is that it could be taken to a professional printer and have it printed at full size 11 by 17, that's like a small poster, and then have it laminated. And this will prove to be a handy reference for using the system for years to come. Also, I have a bonus, and that is 7 beautifully designed action sheets. Now these help you to implement important elements of the Day Launcher system in your own life. Once again, these are PNG image files delivered to you in crystal clear high resolution, and they can be printed on any home printer, 8.5 by 11, just like any other picture or photo, or you can take them to a professional printer and have them printed and laminated there. Now that you've seen the complete system and what it can do for you, here's what to do next. Below this video, you'll find a link or a button to grab your copy of the Day Launcher system today for just $37. This is a discounted price of what I'll be offering the system for once the official site goes live in January. Now this special offer will remain available until then, so grab it while you can. And I'm offering this discount because it's my intention to get as many people using the system right away, some of whom might be willing to share their experience or results with me, so I can share those results when the official site goes live. And of course, if you don't think it's as awesome as I say it is, or you're not happy with the product for any reason in the next 8 weeks or 56 days, just let me know and I'll get you a refund right away. In closing, I'd like to share with you a proven fact, and that's if you continue to do things the way that you've always done them, you're going to continue to get the same results that you've always gotten. If you're not happy with the results that you're getting now and you're ready to do something different, something that pushes you to improve who you are and how you think a little more each day, something that creates within you an action-based mindset that helps you to get things done, something that gives you a sense of clarity of where you're headed and who you want to become, and something that puts you in a state of positive, high energy. In other words, something that creates real results starting today. Then click the link or button below to grab your copy of the Day Launcher system today for just $37. Thanks for watching.